You think Biden is not alive right now?
No, the guy that's doing the stand-up job of trying to wake people up is an actor wearing a mask. I mean, there's several different people playing Joe Biden at this point. And then when he fell up the stairs going on the airplane, I myself think that was Jim Carrey. I've heard that he was one of them.
Wait. You think that Jim Carrey was wearing a mask and was the acting president?
And being silly by falling up the stairs 3 different times. And James Woods also, I think, is one of the doppelganger mask-wearing people.
Okay, so this very serious woman believes that comedian Jim Carrey, as well as James Woods, someone who identifies, I guess, on the left, and a right winger, are taking turns playing Joe Biden to do physical comedy at airports. Apparently, that's what she believes. Now, the issue is we should be able to shoot this down and just say this is crazy. But Jim Carrey actually responded to a comment about this on Twitter and just said, "Oh dear," which is not a denial, you'll note. And I did a little bit of research. Now, while it seems crazy, the idea that a bunch of different people would pretend to be Joe Biden, there is actually a long-going, long-running documentary series that has unveiled this. If you take a look at this, you may think those are all Joe Biden, but those are different people, actors pretending to be Joe Biden. And you watch it, it's a very convincing portrayal, some of them. And so, Anna, I think that there might be something to this.
Okay.
No, but these are people, Anna. These are people who have created a worldview where Joe Biden isn't alive. So they have replaced him with a person wearing a mask, and it's a different person. And lefties are playing him, but also James Woods, who is the favorite actor of right wingers. Right. Why would they be collaborating on this? What would be the goal? How would you not see through it? But they're completely serious. And by the way, we talked with the Good Liars about those interviews, and they said they have never gotten the impression talking with these people that they're just playing around or hamming it up or pretending to have these positions, that this is what they honestly believe these things.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I mean, what do you do with that? What do you do with that? I don't know what to do with that. Okay, cool. Enjoy your life, I guess. I don't know what to do with it. I just you can ask questions, you can try to figure out what the motivations are here, but at this point, I don't really care. Okay, sure. Yeah. All of these random people, including James Woods, are playing Joe Biden because Joe Biden has died, I guess. But but first of all, the one thing I will say is, why, what good would come out of that? Why would the Democrats do that? You know that there are many other Democrats who would love that position of power, including his vice president. So it's really the entire Democratic Party's in on that ruse. And okay, all right, you're free to believe what you want to believe, homegirl. Do you, boo? Okay, I'm not hating. Just don't shoot up a school or anything like that, and I'm happy.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe don't drive. I don't know that I trust you driving around or whatever. It's dangerous. Well, it's a complicated, sophisticated worldview. So you might think, well, if Biden died, but the Democrats still want to hold on to power, they would pass off someone else as Joe Biden so they can just keep doing that. Now, the obvious follow-up that you brought up is, why not just let Kamala Harris be president at that point? She's a commie too, right? But no. But James Woods doing it, that's not consistent with that. There's a different explanation that they would offer up for James Woods. That is that Donald Trump did win the presidency in 2020, and he is doing this stuff with JFK Jr. and Elvis and whatever to weed out the international cabal of child predators, but he needs time to do that. So they've installed a fake president so that Donald Trump can wield true power from the shadows. This is literally a thing that they believe, but that is entirely inconsistent with Jim Carrey playing him. Those are two inconsistent conspiracy theories about why you'd have a fake president. I don't know. And look, I feel the same sort of thing that you do, that there's obviously no way we're to get through to them. We're trying to convince people of very specific granular things about why $50,000 of student loan debt canceled makes more sense than 10,000 or whatever. And it's so difficult to get through to some people who have a vested interest in cruelty or low taxes. to get through to someone who is so far gone that they would believe that James Woods is playing Joe Biden. James Woods isn't a good enough actor to play Joe Biden, by the way. There's just nothing you can do with it. So I do agree it is a little bit depressing.
Yeah, I'm not even depressed, and I'm not even trying to convince them of anything. Listen, it's not a winning strategy to try to persuade them that the lunacy that they're believing in and engaging in is actually, in fact, lunacy. The only way to really win is to offer people something that actually makes sense in this insane, nonsensical government that we're dealing with, right? When you're living in this weird era of nonstop gaslighting, anything could be true. And so, yeah, like at the end of the day, you look at what the Democrats are offering and it's not much. And that's the real problem here, okay? And so when life sucks, you engage in fantasy land. And I think that's what they're doing. And it's sad more than anything.
I think you're right. And I think that one of the major issues is that it would not be difficult to put together a suite of economic policies that would cause women like that to just be like, okay, well, they're at least trying. Like you could do something, you could deliver something.
Oh, well, Democrats are actually great at putting together a suite of economic policies, which they then don't believe in and don't fight for, much like Joe Biden with his own Build Back Better agenda.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.